What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for 9-to-5 employees and rookie online business owners. Full-time jobs are disappearing. How many of you recognize that? Comment down below how many of you know some friends or people you know because of COVID-19 they got laid off. Maybe they have worked in that company for many years. Number 1, many full-time employees have become the workers of last choice for many corporations. What does this mean? Let me give you an example. I know this perfectly well because I run my own clothing business for 3 years. I want to be honest with you. If in any case the company you work for experiences a huge plummet in revenue, I'm not saying only you, but all the employees in that company will be at a high risk. Regardless if you are performing well or not, you might be laid off. Why? Think about this. If the company you work for is not profiting, will the CEO save the company first or will they save you first? They will then go through line by line on their income statement and try to cut down as many expenses as possible. Paying salary is one of the company's expenses. I know a person who has worked in a Canadian company for 10 years and he was a star, earning 5 figures monthly. Suddenly, his boss just told him that they are trenching employees. He was one of them because the company's revenue has plummeted and they didn't want so many staff anymore. He was forced to live with compensation and he knew he couldn't survive for long because his family relies on him and he has to pay his bill. After a couple of months, he finally landed a job in a real estate company, working as a freelance agent, and continued to struggle for years because he had no experience as a real estate agent. Bear in mind that this person I know of, he's already at the age of 55 and is barely reaching the financial confidence level. Up till now, when I see him, he's still struggling to make a living. It's sad to see because he has spent 10 years of his life working for a company and eventually he got sacked because of one simple reason. It was because the company he worked for didn't want so many staff anymore. It wasn't because he didn't perform. In a job economy, your life is dictated by your boss. Number 2, in the job economy, what do? We trade time for money, hours for dollars, clocking in and out. Exactly what I was doing before I left my corporate job. 4 years ago when I was studying, I was expecting corporate meetings to be like one of those that I watch in dramas. Everyone will be dressing up in suits and ties, talking about serious discussion to solve problems in the meetings. I worked in a corporate firm for almost 2 years now and I can tell you it was nothing like that. In the Asian culture, becoming a professional such as doctor, banker, accountant, engineer is always deemed smarter and earn more. But let me break this down to you. I was a first-class student, graduated from Cass Business School in London, but I was only earning 4,000 ringgit, which is equivalent to almost $1,000 per month. Do you think $1,000 is a lot? You can argue that investment banks will pay more as you climb up, or as you climb up the corporate ladder, you are gonna earn more. But let's be real here. Not every single one of us will get into it. Investment banks easily are able to endure the office politics as you climb up the corporate ladder. Even if you are smart or you can handle all this, your life is still dictated by your boss. Look at this news here. The moment Deutsche Bank decided to restructure, 18,000 of the employees have just lost their job overnight. They didn't have a choice, which brings me to the third point. Once I know this fact, I learned that in order to make money, you need to become more valuable. You need to trade skills for money, regardless of what skill it is. It's not trading time for money. Most people are trying to get more and more money by doing the same thing. But in order to make more money, you need to get more valuable. It's just a matter of years, all of us will be freelancer. We all work for ourselves. At the end of the day, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how you make the money. Would you rather spend 40 hours a week tirelessly until the age of 65 to accumulate $1 million in wealth? Or would you rather spend your time in your 20s to pick up a skill, work on a skill and accumulate $1 million in wealth in perhaps 5 years? You will reach the $1 million mark in these two scenarios, but the journeys are completely different. I'm not trying to show you which is a better alternative because the choice is yours. Comment down below and let me know if you realize, unlike the old days where people can just stay in one job for 30 or 40 years, In this new era, with so many alternatives to earn money, more and more millennials aren't able to dedicate their whole life to one job. We prefer to work remotely. Number 4. Whether you want it or not, crises force people to think differently and to work differently. If you can't adapt, this is a necessity moving forward. It's not whether you want it or not, it's already happening. A mindset shift is very important. Acknowledge and accept the fact that this is the new way to earn more money. You don't need to stuck in the traffic for 2 hours in order to get to work. We can actually get work done without the toxic colleagues and able to spend time with families. I can stay at home and be more productive. Better for them and better for the company. It's no longer a jobs economy, but a skill economy. You can always develop those skills. No one is born with it. No one is born knowing how to write Facebook ads. All skills are learnable and developable. In the midst of pandemic, when the mass majority pray they won't lose their job, in June 2020, I decided to resign from my corporate firm because I know this fact. I know that the pandemic only accelerated what stands still to come. If I don't react fast, I'm going to be eliminated. You spend 6 minutes of your life watching until here. It tells me that you are serious. You are taking your life seriously and you want to be in control of your life. Problems can be solved until you start taking action if you are an action taker. I do a lot of infotainment content on my Instagram, so remember to follow me on my Instagram if you haven't done so. Now, as you wait for next week's videos, I also do a lot of videos on 9to5 job, online business and entrepreneurs. So make sure you check out these 2 awesome videos here that I have with you right here as well. Also, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. As always, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and a great life. I'll see you next week.